Good with y'all. Fully focused. Back out of the game with another video today. Today I wanted to talk about mastering the art of being alone, right? Now, I mentioned before about, the inner circle, your sphere of influence, your network. That's all important, but there's going to be times where you will have nobody around you, or where it is still that us versus them mindset, but instead of us, you don't have, your boys or, people who you rock with that's still going to be at your side at that moment. So that's when you got to learn to master the art of being alone. Why is that important? When you learn mastering the art of being alone, you learn to be independent and not dependent. When you have your people around you, your inner circle, they provide resources, they provide something, they provide value to the table. It's a mutual relationship, mutually beneficial relationship. You provide something, they provide something, while there is some type of social interaction going on, or there's this social dynamic, right? But when you don't have your boys, right, i.e., let's say you go to the bar or you go to the gym alone, you must be comfortable with yourself. When you are comfortable when nobody's around, in your own skin, then nothing can stop you. It's all about mentality at the end of the day. You want to become fully focused. You want to become better. You want to become 1% better. And the only way to really do that is to have some level of attention in order for yourself, towards yourself, right? In order to achieve that. When you are alone, you are a lone wolf. Your back is against the wall. Remember, not everybody's out there to get to be your friend. Some people are out there to get you. They're out for you. Remember that. What do you want to do? You want to become better. You can't be dependent on other people like it's a drug. You have to focus on yourself. You got to learn to take the task in your own hand. Complete it in your own hand. Now, it's better to have, like I mentioned before, you have your inner circle, right? Your sphere of influence that is behind you, kind of like a hit team. A highly skilled team will get the job done, right? But there's some jobs that don't even require a team, right? Like in the work, you're gonna work independently while working with other people, right? Learn to do that. Use that analogy and apply it within this concept. When I'm in the gym, right, me and my boy are not always gonna work out together. There's gonna be some times where I wanna focus on myself. He wants to focus on what his deficiencies are, right? And we get at it, So if I'm in the gym alone, I'm perfectly fine with working out by myself and loving myself and achieving that, right? Achieving what I want, and what I want is to achieve greatness, right? So it's important within your mental frame as well. I'm gonna direct this specifically to men, because I can't really relate to women as much, but with men, right? When you learn to love yourself, be alone, not think about what anybody else, thinks about you, or care about what anybody else thinks about you, you are an unstoppable dynamic force. You are a beast to be reckoned with, right? You are top dog. You are king in your own world. Don't compare yourself with anybody else. Only focus on yourself. When you're alone, you focus on yourself. Don't care about anybody else. Why would you worry about the next man when you know you got stuff to get done? I ain't got time focusing on somebody else, comparing myself what he got versus what I got. I know what I got, and I know what I want to get, and I know what I got to do to get what I want. It's simple. Go in, do the work, get out. It's a mission. It's all a mission. Whatever you want to do. And it all comes down to loving yourself and accepting yourself and being comfortable in your own shoes. That person to the right of you or to the left of you, they may be watching you. Don't worry about that. Just let it go. You're a king. You're on your dom shit. You can be alone, and guess what? They stare. They can stare all they want, because that's how you know you're popping. That's how you know you got to keep going. The problem is today with people is that with social media especially, people want to go to the hottest people just to stay hot, right? That's cool for Big Sean Control. I don't know, that's back in 2013. We in 2021, but you still gotta listen to the 2013 music. That's slept on. Just letting y'all know. But anyways, you gotta learn that you are the hottest person within your own life. Like I said, you focus on yourself. You're your own mental point of origin, however you want to put it. You put yourself first. When you put yourself first, that's where the alone standpoint will come in. Now, obviously, don't overconsume that, because you can't complete everything by yourself, right? You can't do everything all by yourself. Now, if that was it, that's basically God right there, right? That's why we have teams, we have companies, people that work together. But it's important to, when the situation need be, you will adapt and overcome. Adaptability. That's all I preach about. Adapting to your situation, adapting to your environment, right? A wolf can be in a pack, or a wolf can be alone. All I'm saying is reiterating stuff that will make it easier for people to understand, because when you're striving to achieve greatness, right? When you're faithfully committed to greatness, there's going to be adversities that you're going to have where you can't rely on anybody. There's going to be mental battles where you can't rely on anybody. You are alone. There's some things that you can't even talk to some people. Some people may not, i.e. keep it private, really understand or agree with, how you're going about it, or maybe, deconstruct in a negative way, obviously. What your approach is, what you're thinking, your philosophy, or whatever. That's when you take people's advice, right, and deem it worthy or not, and applying it to your life. If you don't deem it worthy, that's when you know you have to be alone. You have to think what you think is the best option for yourself. There's going to be times where it is that. There's going to be times where people that you look up to, not everybody agrees with you. Within your inner circle, if they politely disagree, obviously, well, your inner circle should respect, your decision, even if they don't agree. Then, that's that standalone mindset that you got, right? It's important. Don't let it overconsume. Obviously, you want to take other people's advice, people that are above you, not beneath you, right? And, implement it. It's always good to change, because you don't want to have one perspective as well, but don't always maintain that balance. So this video focuses more on maintaining or acknowledging the alone aspect, your self aspect, but always maintain that balance as well. It's a tough road when you're trying to become the best version of yourself, and when you're trying to reach your goals. And that includes dealing with people, things not going your way, and it's okay. Sometimes things don't go your way 100%. If they did, we wouldn't be in this world that we live in today, where people starve, right? Third world countries, we have these disparities, i.e. gender, racial, and genocide, all that. It's not a clean and perfect world. But what you got to do is understand it is what it is, and how do I maneuver that? Can't sit there and complain. Toughen up, move forward. That's it. The goal is moving forward. 0.0001, 0.01, 0.11%, doesn't matter. We move forward, all right? Stay locked in and stay fully focused. Peace, y'all.